Which do you think? The doctor asked her. I quite like the sound of Ickley. Nearer the better as far as I'm concerned. Let's try Crichton Mere. They'd walked another mile or so when a Land Rover roared around the corner behind them and gave a blast on its horn. The doctor and Martha jumped out of the way as the battered old vehicle skidded to a halt beside them. In the driver's seat was a beaky-nosed old woman in a bush hat and camouflage jacket. Lost? She demanded through the open side window. On our way to Crichton Mere, said the doctor. Well, you're on the right track then, advised the woman. Hop in if you want a lift. They climbed in, and the woman pulled off before they'd properly sat down. In a hurry? Martha asked. I'm 83, announced the woman. No time to lose. I like your style, said the doctor. He introduced himself and Martha. Angela Hook, the woman responded, swinging the Land Rover wildly around a sharp bend in the road. Do you live in Crichton Mere? Inquired the doctor. Born and bred, love. Born and bred, answered Angela. Are there any tea rooms there? Martha asked. Not yet, Angela said, glancing across at her passengers. But we're working on it. Are you tourists? Sort of. Good. You're just the kind of people we want. The Land Rover emerged into the centre of a small village. It skidded to a halt at one corner of the village green, and Angela switched off the engine. Here we are, she announced. Crichton Mere. She pointed a long, bony finger in various directions. That was the manor. There's the pub opposite the cross. Those are the shops for what they're worth. And that's where the post office used to be. Oh, said Martha, her gaze alighting on something nearer to hand. What's that? Ah, said Angela with a little clap of her hands. That's what I'm here for. That's the well. It was quite big, about 2 metres in diameter, with a circular wall around it to about waist height. The brickwork was crumbling in places, and there were patches of lichen and moss clinging to the stones. 2 stout wooden pillars stood on opposite sides of the parapet, holding a heavy-looking windlass. There was no rope, and certainly no bucket, though. Martha leant on the parapet and peered inside. There was a deep, dark hole protected by a heavy iron grill, cemented into the wall at ground level. Can I make a wish? She asked. You can try, chuckled Angela. No guarantees, mind. Actually, said a voice from behind them, I'd rather you didn't. Martha turned to see a small woman approaching the well at a brisk pace. She was carrying a bundle of papers and files under one arm. We are trying to check the state of the well shaft, the woman added, so we don't want all manner of coinage tossed down there, do we? Oh, come on, Sadie, said Angela. 1 more 50p piece won't make a difference. Let her. Martha smiled. Actually, it's a £1 coin. Big wish. I don't suppose 1 more will matter now, Sadie agreed with a smile, but Martha felt the moment had gone. Sadie Brown, said the woman, offering her hand as Angela introduced them all. Actually, this is a genuine wishing well. People used to gather around it in times gone by to make their wishes. Sort of a communal thing, I suppose. Did it work? Asked the doctor. Hardly, replied Sadie. In those days the wishes were mainly to do with crops and livestock, but the custom soon died out. Sadie is our expert on wells and restoration and so forth, explained Angela. Together we form the Committee for the Restoration of the Crichton Mere Well. There's been a well here since medieval times, Sadie told them. There must have been natural springs hereabouts, but this particular shaft well has been dry for as long as anyone can remember. We suspect subsidence or even deep seismic shift is responsible for moving the subterranean springs. It's a pity, Martha said. Looks charming. It'll look even better when we've finished, Angela assured her. If we can restore the well, we think it could be quite a tourist attraction. Well, good luck and all that, Martha said. The doctor and Martha were looking for tea rooms, Angela told Sadie. Oh, that's not fair, laughed Sadie, suddenly brightening. I'm not ready yet. Sadie runs the bakery here, explained Angela, but she really wants to run a good old-fashioned tea room. Once I got the well sorted out, Sadie added. But it's a great idea. The Crichton Mere Well tea rooms. Sounds rather good, doesn't it? Great, said Martha. Her stomach was going to rumble any second. In the meantime, I'm afraid there's just the hole, said Angela. The hole? The drinking hole, Sadie pointed across the green. The pub.